Hi guys, welcome to the first of the Season 2 updates with Real Oviedo. Yeah, quite exactly where to start. It's a bit later than I would have liked to have done for this this review, but we are rocking on and we are well into the season. We have played 19 games out of the 42 league games that we have to play. We are top of the table, surprisingly, very surprisingly. We are top of the table. We played 19 with won 10, drawn 6, lost 3, scored 27, conceded 14, goal difference of plus 36. We are only on top via goal difference right now, so it's not as if we are actually walking away with the league, but it could have been a lot worse, it could have been a lot better, and which I will show you right now. Our first game was a friendly, and that was against Boa Vista. We lost that game at 1-0, which was rather disappointing, but I wanted to get the how should I put it, the more challenging friendlies out the way first. You can see there Boa Vista and Braga both away from home. We had a little tour of Portugal. We lost to Braga 3-0, Ida with the 2 goals, or Ida with the 2 goals. We then played Granada B away from home, and it was a game we won, Eneko with the goal after 2 minutes. We had 24 shots, 9 on target in that game. We then had Bayern second team, which was a fantastic game. We beat them 2-0. Jack Dunn, one of our new signings, with both of the goals. We then had Hercules away from home. We went to face Dutch side Hercules, beat them 6-1. Omar Herrera with 1, Eneko with 2, and Miguel Linares with 3. We had 24 shots, 12 on target. We then had a TV game against Bilbao, which unfortunately this was the game that I'd already penciled in as to a not win game, but if whatever we could get out of it, we could get out of it. Unfortunately, I was hoping we'd actually score, but yeah, we couldn't score. We got a 3-0 defeat. We did have the majority of the shots. We had more on target. Possession was almost 50-50. But yeah, we lost that game at 3-0. I then penciled in some home, for a couple of home friendlies, one away friendly, that were against lesser clubs, should we say, and these were designed to try and boost confidence. The Bilbao game was in there as a money spinner for the club. We had 21,000 fans there. It was a televised game. That was all it was really designed for. We then played Cudlero in a home game. Cavero scored our goal after Munoz had put Cudlero 1-0 up. They had 2 shots, 2 on target, and scored from one of them. We had 62% possession. We then went away to San Andreu and beat them 1-0. Maki Bagnac with the goal. Bagnac is a new face to the club as well. We then had a 0-0 board draw against Bilbao Reserves. I was hoping for a bit of revenge, but we couldn't get anything. Yeah, we got a 0-0 draw. It was good, the fact that we'd had a couple of clean sheets in a row. We then went straight into the league action and played Tenerife in our first Liga Adelante game, and we got a 1-0 defeat at home. Tenerife had 5 out of 9 shots on target. We had 3 out of 13 on target. Possession was fairly level. We managed to bag our first win in fantastic style in our second game in Liga Adelante. We had a 5-0 win away at Alcorcon, and look at all those cards. It was a bookings fest. There were more cards than gold. 8 cards, 5 goals. Linares, Romero, Font with 2, Dunn with 1. We then had another away game and beat Numancia 2-0. 4 players injured in that game. Linares from the penalty spot and Romero from general play. We then had another home game against Lagostera. We played them twice in 2 games. We had a player sent off foul for 2 bookables. They had Massau sent off for a straight red, so Seta with the penalty from the Massau foul gave us a 1-0 win. That was a league game. We then played them in the Spanish Cup and beat them 3-1. Cabalas from the penalty spot, Garcia with 2 goals. It was a very much changed side with Esteban not in goal. He was rested. I played a lot of players who weren't registered for the league competition. We then had Gymnastique away from home. We got a 1-1 draw. Both goals early-ish in the first half. And we had 40 shots, 15 on target. We were just so unlucky in that game not to get anything more from it. It was an absolute, well, just wave after wave of attack. We then had Cadiz at home. Danny Romero with the goal. We had 21 shots, 9 on target, 60% possession. We were back to winning ways and, more importantly, a clean sheet. We then played Osasuna away from home, and we beat them 2-0, which was a fantastic result considering a team of Osasuna's stature. We had 7 shots out of 11 on target in that game. We then had Lugo at home and beat them 1-0. Linares with the goal. Possession was a bit more even than last time, and yeah, we had 7 out of 18 on target. We then had Deportivo in a home game, 2 goals just before half time to turn the game around after Guerrero put Depor 1-0 up, and that was their 1 shot on target they had. And Garcia wrapped up the points with 3 minutes to go. We then had Ponferradina in an away game in the Cup. Once again, it was time for some second string players to come in. Fal, Dunn, Andres and Caballos with the goals. We had 8 out of 12 shots on target. Possession was level, but we gave up a bit more than half. We then had Toledo away in the league. Dave with the goal in the first 10 minutes. A couple of bookings apiece. 8 out of 17 shots on target, 60-40 possession in our favour. We then had Avalez in the league again away from home. 2 away games on the spin, and we managed to get 1-0 wins in both. This time it was Linares with the goal, 6 minutes in. Possession was level. Shots on target compared to shots was utterly shocking. 6 out of 19 on target. We were going back to our woeful ways in the past, and that is shown in the next few games. Las Palmas was our next target, and yeah, we had a 1-1 draw. Dino Halilovic with the goal. We had 4 out of 12. This is something that happened to us last season, and as I said to you in the introduction when I was showing you the league table, just the way the season was, it could have been a lot better in terms of how we are, and this is the first result that sort of led to things being a bit different. That was a 1-1 draw, 4 out of 12 on target. We then had Granada. We had 8 out of 19 on target. Garcia rescuing a point. Fran Rico was sent off for Granada. Larson then put them 1-0 up. Garcia rescued a point there, 2 out of 6 shots on target. We then got our third 1-1 draw in a row away at Sporting. Mandy put them 1-0 up, and then Garcia once again rescued a point. 4 out of 14 shots on target in that game. We were just not having our shooting boots on. We then played Barca B. 7 out of 16 on target, but Caballos and Linares from the penalty spot, and then a Costa own goal gave us the victory. So if it wasn't for an own goal and a penalty, it would have been another 1-1 draw in that game. We then had Espanyol in the 4th round of the Cup. First leg we got beat 1-0 at home. It did not help the fact that Bagnac was sent off in the 31st minute. Victor Sanchez put Espanyol up in the 42nd, but we could just not get anything going. Espanyol 7 out of 14 on target. We had 2 out of 7 on target. We then had Zaragoza in the league. Lost this game 3-0, 1 out of 8 on target for us, 5 out of 16 on target for Zaragoza, and a 50-50% split in possession. We then had Espanyol in the 4th round, 2nd leg of the Cup. We managed to get a goal. It was in injury time, but by that point Baston and Thevi had put the game beyond all doubt. Espanyol had 2 out of 9 shots on target. We had 5 out of 13. So in both games the away side had more possession and more shots on target compared to the home side. And the final game was against Betis. It was on TV. Pibe with the goal after 67 minutes. 60% of our shots were on target, slightly better than last time, but we had Roman injured and Jordan was booked. So that's how the fixtures are, and that shows you how we ended up. Top of the table, level, well, joint top you'd say, but we are top on goal difference. But yeah, you're going to think with some of those games that we drew and lost towards the end, we were at one point a lot further clear, but things just happened to slip. I will show you the squad. Our main squad is based up of Esteban in goal, Nacho Lopez at right back, Dave and Maki Bagnac at the back, with Bautista as our left back. Eris is our defensive midfielder, with Fal and Joan Jordan as our 2 central midfielders. Garcia attacking right, Roman attacking left, Linares is in goal. Gorka, Obama, Salsetta, Cavero, Pomares, Font and Andres make up our bench. Then we've got Generalo, Eneko, Halilovic, Dunn, Ianson, Caballos, Luque, Miravant and Pedro are all out on loan, and Ricardo Marin is he's our up-and-coming star. He was brought in from the youth intake, and he is hopefully going to get some game time and be played a hell of a lot. In terms of goals scored, it is once again Linares and Garcia leading the line with 7 and 5 respectively. We then, in terms of assists, it's Bautista once again leading the way with 8. Lopez has 5. My two fullbacks are providing a lot of assists, which is a very, very good thing. Garcia and Jordan both have 3 apiece. Average rating, Nacho Lopez and Bautista, my two fullbacks, are there. My other centre-back, Dave, is there. Well, one of my centre-backs, Dave, is there. Charlie, the other centre-back, is there. He's only played 8 games, though. And I think it's time to show you the transfers. Some players you will know about, some players you won't. Luque came in on a free. And, yeah, he's 21. He's potentially gone for the future. He's more of a depth player. And I realised that he was going to be a depth player, so I let him go out on loan. Caballos was with us last season. We managed to sign him on a free. All good. Charlie was with us last season on loan. He's in on a free again. Foul has come in from Hurricana. Report says he's up to 4.5 stars. He's a good defensive midfielder, can also play central midfielder. And John Roman came in for 30.5k, was with us on loan last season. Was he? No, he wasn't. He wasn't on loan last season, but that's it. He was in Barca. He played against him, and I remember had been not so much warned about him, but recommended him. I wouldn't say recommended, but I saw reports about him. And yeah, transfer fee of 30.5k. Now, 15% sell-on clause. So Caballos, there's a 15% sell-on clause. Fal, there's 2 clauses. Hurricane Valencia are due 6.9k over 12 months, and 15% sell-on fee will go to Fal. More importantly though, Joan Roman, 15% of his next transfer fee will go to him. Right, we bought him for 30,000. He's valued at 450,000. We are making massive amounts of profit on this guy should we decide to sell him, but I do not think I want to. Maki Bagnac, 400,000. There are 2 clauses. We owe Barca another 8k a month for 13 months, and Maki Bagnac wants 15% of his transfer fee plus whatever we sell him at. He's valued at 525,000. It's about level what he's worth, but this guy could be amazing in the future. Palmares, another left back, has come in on a free. We bought Palmares in, and it was a choice between Luque and Palmares. Palmares we managed to get in as well as Luque, so Luque is going out on loan. John Jordan was with, I believe this is the guy I'm thinking of who was with us last year. Yeah, he was on loan with us last year. 41 appearances, 1 goal, 7 assists. He's back with us this year on loan again from Espanyol. Pedro, another keeper we signed. I signed him and then I decided to let him go out on loan. I realised it was probably the best thing to do was to let him go out on loan rather than having him playing on the bench and not really playing in that many games. I wanted to get him out and get him some game time, just get him the experience, because I didn't really think I would, and I have Gorka on the bench who can just sit there and come in as and when needed. Jack Dunn came in. He is a striker, can play false 9 or defensive mid. Valued at 235k. This guy I think he'll be a good squad player, and he'll add a bit to the team when we need things done. Al Harak has come in and has been. This guy was brought in just to bolster the squad, and he's gone on. I've sent him to my one of my affiliate clubs on loan, and yeah, hopefully he will be able to progress with them. And then we've got another striker. I bought Dunning, but I felt we needed another striker. This guy's back up, Gil Andres, and he's okay. Been playing in cup competitions to sort of just get him used to playing, and not so much get him used to playing, but giving him some game time so he doesn't moan. And yeah, a few loan players. Agban has gone out on loan. Miravent, Luque and Pedro have all gone out on loan as well, and we did let a load of players leave. We're just never playing them. A lot of them were in our youth side, or they were fairly old, like Redondo, who is still without a club. He's 30 years of age. I felt there was better, and He's wanted by 2 clubs, but no clubs coming for him. We are in December, and he was what, June he went on a free. But guys, yeah, that is the update so far. January transfer window coming up. Finances are looking healthy for the club. This season we are making a profit of 711,000. I have a transfer budget remaining of 38,000, and we have a wage budget of 1,000. We may be able to move some of that over to wages and get another youth player in for a grand 1,500 a week. We'll have to see. Omar Herrera is joining us, but that's not until the 4th of September 2017 because he is so young. He cannot join us yet. But yeah, that's it, guys. We're rocking as Oviedo. Yeah, I don't think there's really that much else to show you. Obviously, I've won 66% of my games played. We'll show you the full career stats. Games played 70. We've won 46, drawn 14, lost 10. We've scored 118 goals, conceded 50. 1 league win, 1 promotion. Everything's looking hunky-dory as it stands right now. Just need to, hopefully, I mean, part of me wants to go up, part of me doesn't want to go up, because I don't know if we have another season in the 2nd tier, we can rebuild properly and see how we go for next year. But if we go up, we could also get completely screwed over by every team. It's going to be a struggle, but we will have to see what happens. But guys, that is the first update for Season 2. I'll catch you all next time. Cheers.